Free-to-play has plenty of gems. We're going to jump back in, pay for it with gems, and try again. Gutter Bones for the rare draft. Vindictive Vampire is a fine starting place for a Rakdos or Orzhov deck. Probably just a Vindictive Vampire would be my pick here. We have talked about, although, you know, the other thing is Gutter Bones is probably the correct pick for a free-to-play account. You know, we've talked about the rare drafting thing. If we do end up in black, Gutter Bones is worse than Vindictive Vampire. By how much? By a bit, but, you know, by a bit. But it's interesting that Gutter Bones is even playable, because let's say Gutter Bones was not playable, but was 20 gems. We just don't know that we're going to be in black. So of all the places to do the rare drafting techniques that we review in this stream, Pack One, Pick One is probably the best place to do it, because you're not even... you shouldn't even be playing your first pick, but 40% of the time-ish, you know. Now, people play it much more than that, and 40% is just rough based on, like, that we have a seat that is going to be 2 colors, and is one of them black. We don't even know yet. So, given that we don't even know what colors we're going to be in, let's go ahead and take the Gutter Bones and get the 20 gems. Rare is missing, so no info for us here. And we have a Chillbringer as best card in the pack, or Rhythm of the Wild. We could take Rhythm of the Wild. Haven't done that kind of deck in a while, although that coming off that Gruul experience makes me want to lean back in the control direction. But I think this is a Chillbringer or Rhythm pick. How many do you need to craft? I need to craft 2. We can go do that now before I forget, because I'm, pretty bad about that. So just to make sure. So let's say we'd never crafted Gutter Bones, but ended up drafting a bunch. Basically, if we did that, the first 4 get no value, and then the 5th plus get the full 20. By crafting 2 Gutter Bones, we're basically converting, in the long run, 2 rare wild cards into gems. We're only converting one of them right now. We're going to convert one of those rare wild cards into 20 gems right now. But the next one won't be converted until we draft a Gutter Bones again. So we need to draft a Gutter Bones from this account before we get full value out of the wild cards we just converted. Back here. Looked like chat was pretty supportive of going for the Rhythm. We could also take Senate Griffin, which keeps us in line to play the Gutter Bones in a Orzhov type deck, or Chillbringer again for just card quality. But I'm going to go with what chat wants here. We're either leaning in towards control with a Chillbringer, flying control, or leaning towards a retry of Gruul with Rhythm. What do you want to do, folks? Oh, thank you. Always appreciate the camera.
Chill.
Camera fixes. Appreciate that. If you're going to use gems, the best option is going for best of 3, isn't it? Like for pure gem EV perspective. I want to get some rank. I want to enjoy. Also, best of 1 is going to fit in timeline-wise before the end of the stream. So that's why I did that. All right, now let's go back and see what y'all actually want to do. Ooh, very close. But Rhythm is narrowly edging out Chillbringer, so I will follow you down, chat. somewhat rewarded here with the flames of the raised boar, which is better than any of this stuff. Maybe we'll see a creeper on the way back for supporting the flames. But yeah, we'll take flames here. Gutter bones. Don't think we're playing you. Gate, recluse, or creeper. Another creeper that I hope wheels. Recluse might wheel and the gate might wheel. What do you think is more important here, the creature or the gate? I think it's recluse or gate. And we can check, we should check tower defense and see what the bots are up to. Make sure we know what's going on there. Tower defense. Tower defense is surrounded by Mortify and Cult Guild Mage above and below. And then one other ring out is Clamor Shaman and Depose Deploy. I think for sure Mortify was taken, and then maybe Clamor Shaman or Cult Guild Mage. But we've seen Cult Guild Mage go later, so this is probably Mortify and Clamor Shaman gone. Unfortunately, Clamor Shaman would go in our deck, but I don't think it changes where we're going. People want the Recluse over the land. Okay, I'll do that for now. Might take this one, though. I think this land is better than any of the Gruul cards we're looking at. And let's take a look at the print run on Watchdog. Watchdog has Ceratok, Skatewing, Spy around it, so looks like some blue. It's also got Frilled Mystic. Maybe Simic is being taken upstream. Another inheritance. We could be a weirdo. Big Rakdos. This is probably coming around. Probably just a Burning Tree Vandal, but the inheritance, you know, you make an argument for abandoning the rhythm and just getting into Rakdos as well. These aren't typical Rakdos cards, though. Nah, folks just want the Vandal. I'm down. I am down. And Rendhorn. If we'd gone in the blue direction, there is, you know, there's a lot of blue flowing here. Code. Oops. No. Where are you going then? Code of. Wall of Lost Thoughts and Code of Constraint have Gruul Beastmaster and Senate Guildmage. Hoping it's the Senate Guildmage that's missing here. We're going to take the Rendhorn. Yeah, IGI is better as a top-end finisher. I don't like it as a control finisher as much as an aggro finisher. Here's another Recluse that we'll take. Now we're going to get smaller, though, and go Creeper. We wanted that Creeper to wheel, and it did, so that's good. Might run this main. Here's another Creeper that came back. We could take the Gate, but Creeper on 3 that supports the Flames is too good. Vault Progress. We're not playing Burn Bright, but we're not playing anything else either. Whoa. Is that us? Is that me or you? Am I still with you, chat? I don't know. Well, Streamlabs says we're live. All right. And remind me after the draft, we're going to do a poll on some direction to head in terms of stream assets and emotes and stuff. Deputy of Detention, that's straight 20 gems. We have 4 deputies already. There's a Mortify that we can't really splash. There's a Clamor Shaman that happily goes in our deck. There's a Arynx that happily goes in our deck. Is Clamor Shaman or the Deputy worth... is Clamor Shaman worth more than 20 gems to our outcome here than Deputy of Detention? Because I think we take Clamor Shaman over the Arynx if we're taking cards here. If we're taking... spells, and we're okay on 3s, so that's one consideration. Actually, that makes me think this is between Arynx and Detention. We got a lot of 3s, but not maybe less on the 4. So I think Arynx is actually the card we would take over the Detention. We're not low on playables. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're fine on playables. So I'm going to take gems. I'm going to go with gems. Absorb is another Gembertunity, and it's a really good one. There's nothing here for our deck of any significance. We'll probably wheel the Wrecking Beast, and this is the wrong color of gate. Got to make some absorbs, though, so we're going to take the absorb and go make a couple. Absorb we need to make, and I think we have the deputies already. I'll make sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw 4 deputies, yep. Tithe Taker we have 3 of those. I would like more gems, but now I'm gonna take the Savage Smash. I think it's that good. This is the type of line for me. I think this is just one of the premier removal spells in the format. I think it's a B+. If you were regrading the set, I would give this a B+. And even if it's not exactly 20 gems of value to the draft, I think it'll be 20 gems of value to the stream to have it in our deck. So we'll take that. Spike Wheel. I don't really have any 2s yet, which is a big problem, so let's keep that in mind. We're a Gruul deck with no 2s, and probably just taking another Rendhorn here, though. Our 5s are pretty thick, though. We could also take a Gateway Plaza. If we wanted to support a... or if we just wanted to support a blue splash, take the Simic Guildgate. I suppose... an Acrobat makes a little more sense than yet another 5. It's just so much worse. There's a support for Gift of Strength, which is also possible. Just take a combat trick now, but we really don't want a Gift of Strength if we don't have 2s. Like, we need 2s before I think that's a really good card. I'm going to take a Rendhorn over an Acrobat. I just don't think the Acrobat is worth it. Here's a 2 we can get behind. No need to check the voting on that one. You get our own main deck Active Treason, but I will take a combat trick over a generic beast here. Another creeper is playable. We'll play it. That's a late judgment. We could easily be, if we had taken that Chillbringer way back in pack 1, pick 2 or whatever, I think we'd have a very nice Azorius deck right now as well. Especially since, check out our rare drafts. Yeah, we're kind of stuck in Gruul now, but I think our seat was meant to be Azorius, actually. Late Grandma as well. Hate seeing these late White Guild cards when we're in a less exciting guild, maybe. Hey, Rain Vorland. Good time zone to you. No thoughts on this one, huh, team? The gate. We have 1 volley already, so I don't think we're ever going to play 2, so I don't think the question is the volley, which I guess makes it the gate. Like, we're also not main decking... I'm not going to main deck Active Treason. There might be a splash we want to run this for. Creeper supports the flames, but we have 3, so I'm going to go with Rubble Slinger. And actually, that's a reason we are going to play this Simic Guildgate now that I think about it, because we have 3 Steeple Creepers. So I'm going to take Rubble Slinger here. Not great, but we'll take it. Maybe. Yeah, lots of strong cards out of our colors. A little frustrating. Don't think we're ever going to be Wilderness Wreck, but we could be Splash Eel. No, we're not going to be Splash Eel. I'll take this for Desperation / Vault Progress. Here is a second splashable blue splash card. Look at this Oligarch. I guess we were supposed to be in Esper Control, as it turns out. That's tough. Not playing that. Not playing that. All right, we're at 14 playables, so we need to bear down and don't have much room to rare draft for gems, but we need like 9. We need 9 playables out of this pack. But look, it's 40 gems. But there's a Shark to Crab we could splash, because we're definitely splashing now. Shark to Crab or 40 gems? Yeah, whatever. With the way it's going today, I'm taking the 40 gems.
Battle to your record of bad decisions.
Fair enough, Dovin. Fair enough. That was a pretty hilarious audio file.
I look forward to seeing your mistakes. I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish as to face me.
Yeah, we are so in the wrong colors. It's frustrating, but here we are. Oh, just something about our bad decisions. after rare drafting him for gems in a draft where I need 9 more playables to have a deck we can field without shame. Yeah, this is Wayfinder for sure. I was just kind of yammering. Troll Bread. We're so loaded on 5s, but we're obviously not passing this bread. Do we need to take a wrecker just to have some low drops? Maybe a boar just to have some low... I don't like the boar, but we may have to take it here. Yeah, we're too low on 2s. We just have to take this stupid boar. Stupid Maka sits alongside Stupid Boar in our at least growing ranks of 2s. Yeah, not terrible with all the creepers we've got, and I still think we need them more than anything here. Simic Gate, didn't we? We're looking at a blue splash. Oh, that was if we had taken the Shark to Crab, but we didn't. So gates aren't really important. So we're just back to, are we low enough on 2s that we still need this boar? And the fact that it doesn't suck too badly with the creeper, and we might even get more creepers. Spider is takeable, but we're so loaded with 5s. I just don't want any more 5s. Incubation also okay, but not better to me than just adding another boar. Brush Strider, maybe the pick over a Recluse. A 6/5, or, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th 7th, 8th 2 still. I think 8th 2 is better than 6th 5. And really playing that, I don't know if we're playing a 3rd gate here just on the creeper splash. But I'll take it just in case. Combat trick here over another replaceable 5 or this gate we don't need. Wrecking Beast probably makes the cut here for us. And so does that Axebane Beast or that Gift of Strength. See if we take these out just to see our real playables. We're at 22, we need one more playable. 0 4s, we could just take an Axebane. We have Stony Strength and 1 Gift of Strength already. Yeah, so I'll take a Dorky Dude. Maybe a Simic Locket here. Almost always. I'd see this as a pretty much 17 land format, although we are in best of 1 here, so we could consider the algorithm saving us a little bit and being able to go to 16, but we have such a big end, I still don't want to do that, and I still don't believe... I'm not one to mess with try to work the algorithm. I just don't... It doesn't make sense to me the way it does for other people on a bunch of different levels. We got a nice 100 grind of gems. That's nice. I took the Exorius Locket. It's okay. Wasn't a big deal anyway. Let's bring in that, and we'll bring in 2 of those. $19 creatures. We have a rhythm, so we don't mind the heavy creature contingent. But we can probably cut our worst. Something like a Brush Strider. I like cutting a 3 there. Four creepers, couple of boars. Creepers are gonna really hopefully support this flames. This is all about how this super creep. Or how about power creep? That's better. Power creep on the air. Anybody got cool weekend plans? What are you doing this weekend? All right. Skiing, nice. Board game party for Hex, awesome. I want to play. Oh yeah, Captain Marvel. Oh yeah, wait. Oni reminded me before we started. We're gonna do some polling. So Oni Spumoni is working on the emotes for the channel, and we're starting with a point of trying to just establish our style. And one of the things we know we're going to use is the Rat Burglar. We want to incorporate the Rat Burglar as somewhat of a mascot for us. And on that front, I haven't talked to Oni about this at all. He sent me an email, and I've looked at it a little bit, but haven't given him any feedback. So I'm going to give him some feedback live on air while you guys give him some as well. And I'm going to go to left monitor for that purpose, and then we'll bring up the what we're looking at. All right. So there's 3 styles in 2 sizes. I'll just look at the big ones, I think. Like, where's this one? This one actually doesn't read as well in the big form, so we'll look at the smaller form of that one. But here's, let's see if we go like this, and this. Let's call this A, B, and I'm gonna, again, C. Actually, here, let me put them all in small context, so the context is the same for all of them. Let's go A, B, C, A, B, C. Go a little bigger. Oh, it's only doing it per. Never mind. Only one of my bits of feedback would be that if we went with this style, I would want to incorporate the bandit mask somehow. I think whatever version of the rat burglar we use should read as a burglar. So if this is the preferred style, let's slap a mask on that rat. So, okay, so this is A, this is B, this is C. And to set our rat style, what do you think? So, we're going to do a poll. A, B, C. And we'll go again, A, B, C. What do you like as the stylist of the this is kind of going for an 8-bit. It's intentionally chunky. So if you're voting C, you're kind of going for the 8-bit video game style. That's what that's a vote for, really. A, B, C, A, B, C. And of course, I get to overrule all of you. Not like I don't already on everything anyway, but especially this. But since this is ultimately what we're going for to make you all happy, I want to know what's going to make you all happy. There you go, Oni. Most are digging the B. No guarantees that I select the B. It's funny. I think B is probably my 3rd place choice. I really like. I'm a big 8-bit dork, so I like that. I like them all. So if chat is really into the photoreal rat, we can absolutely work the photo. And also, it doesn't all have to be like this, you know? This is just this, but for the ones that do include the rat, we should figure out what our rat is going to be. What's a rat burglar? So, S. Doherty. Magic cards make me think of music all the time, whether it's their name or whatever. Usually it's something about the name of a card will inspire me to think of some song or snippet of a song. And so there's a card called Burglar Rat, and the card Burglar Rat always made me think of this one little snippet from a Public Enemy song. And so my son turned it into a little meme, and now whenever anybody...
Say I never heard of ya, a rat burglar.
plays Rat Burglar, plays Burglar Rat, I play that. So this became a very popular. I never heard of ya, a rat burglar. So that's the original song meme that we used on this stream, and it's a fan favorite, and so we wanted to incorporate it into our emotes, since you're not going to see the Rat Burglar as much, since it doesn't get played on screen as much now that the format is rotated. Queen wants to vote. Yeah, we can go back and take another quick look. I definitely want to know what Queen thinks, so we're saying A, B, and C. A, B, C. A, B, C. I like them all, and yeah, me too, Oni. Right? Like, I'm glad we're doing this because, like, ultimately, this is what you guys are going to be doing more than me. So I want you to be happy when you say hiya, and when you say hello to somebody, I want you to feel good about it. So, hiya. All right, Rat Burglars, thank you for your opinions. Let's go back to Battlefield. And for crying out loud, let's try and win a frickin' game of Magic, huh? Hiya. 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 Highly keepable. Aw. Moo. Let's crush them. I will crush you. Wow, they took it. What are you playing the dog for if not to block with it? I mean, I guess you want to get the shield on it or something, but that's cool. Yeah, but you gotta trade your one-drop dog for a trick. I think. I don't know what else they got going on in their hand, but that'd be a snap trade for me. Or a snap block for me, rather. Now they've got 2 up, and I guess the shield is 3, and they're short on land, so that's good for us to see. Maybe we'll get there on that this time. Let's see. Another creeper. Or a vandal. Let's get a vandal down so we can start looking for land for all of our sweet 5s.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
Sorry, Oppo. Stuck on 2 and couldn't find a way out. Boy, have we been there. Oh, this is wrong, wrong, wrong. We actually get to go 1-0 on our record. I need to attack with a Vandal to trigger Spectacle for light up the stage, which then reveals Skewer the critics. Then you'd get the trifecta. All right. I'm going to play the boar here and look to creep it to a 3-3. I don't have a super hot take on this limited format. I think it's fun. I think I like that all the guilds are viable. I don't like that on Arena the gate strategies are overrepresented, and I think just in the abstract I don't like Gate Colossus at Uncommon with all of those pieces of rules text on it. So we're up against a Rhythm Across the Way now. We don't have our own. And that's annoying. Oppo's got good stuff. We can play a Mountain and play 2 spells this turn. And then next turn we get Burning Tree Vandal and Stony Strength, which is probably reasonable on the attack. I'm thinking of sending in the Creeper now. I'm wondering if I bluff with the Boar. Because here's the thing, if I attack with both, the chances of Oppo choosing to block the Boar but not the Creeper seem pretty low to me. So I'm trying to decide what our bluff potential is here on that play. Because I am willing to 2-for-1 myself on the Stony Strength to take out the Arinx, I think. But we'll play it a little slower here and get the 2-spell turn here. Go a little bit wider and see if we can make that work for us in the long game. Oh, man. Well, let's see. We can eventually get a 4-power through Burning Tree plus Stony Strength if we need that. This doesn't even kill the Arinx, unfortunately. So we'll just play this with the counter for now.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
Got no attacks, though. Splashing some black over here. Not unusual to see that. I usually see blue more than black as the splash with Gruul, but certainly black offers up some good removal. Really, Roustabout. That's a bit of a weird splash, but let's see what they do here. What about Dead Revels? Oh, as a splash possibility? Yeah. Dead Revels is a good... In fact, we splashed that in our failed first draft today. Well, we'll keep building out our board and hope Oppo continues to stay back. And then maybe, like, what are we trying to... What's our plan here? Trollbred, Savage Smash, Steeple Creeper to... Yeah, Flames is not proving great against Rhythm. They need to play like a 1 toughness creature to get anything other than the 1-for-1 value out of Flames. That's too bad. Looks like they want to offer a trade here. I'm going to go ahead and block, see if they have anything, and then go ahead and take the Stony Strength play. For what it's worth, now Flames is turned on. Again, I don't think it's going to matter because it only matters in that it deals 2 damage to each other creature they control. So unless we work out... I guess we could work out a... It's an instant, so we could work out a post-combat or mid-combat blowout type scenario for it. Might work towards that. Or not, because we can't seem to keep a 4-power creature around. But yeah, 6 land for hybrid would be great. Oh, man.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They need to find a land to be able to drop that. And boy, we sure hope they fail. Because that is not... A 6/6 hexproof from monocolored is not going to be easy for us to manage. If we attack with the Sora form, they likely double block with the Arynx, and then we take out the Arynx, trade the hybrid for the Arynx, and then have Flames for the Roustabout. Then if Oppo doesn't... We could do that too. Yeah, I'm going to send in the hybrid. But just the hybrid. It's a bit of an expensive trade, but I think the way we win this is that they don't have a 7th land for the Sphinx, and the Arynx trades for the hybrid, and the Roustabout eats a flame, and then we just kind of outdraw them from there. No land, no land, no land, no land, no land. Please, no land. I can't beat a 7-drop 5/5 Riot Flyer. Well, if they have it, they're quite the slow rollers. Okay, that was excellent for us. Not sure exactly what's going on here, but we don't cast that. We're going to ditch it to the Vandal, and we're going to go ahead and try and take out the Roustabout. See if that works. They could have a combat trick in which we trade Flames for a combat trick, but at least know we're not doing any attacking. Although we might attack if the creatures would finish it off if Oppo blocked. Yeah, so there's the combat trick. And yeah, I'll trade anything, any of these cards for that. So I'll attack. Pitch this. Draw a replacement mountain. that's a fine result because the Vandal still gets to attack next turn. And we can, if it survives, trade the mountain for something else. Wonder what they've got. Let's see, they had one. We saw what one of their spells was. Don't know what the other kept spell was. Carnage. All right, you get it. And at this life total, I'm actually also willing to sacrifice a Maca or a Boar for extra damage and a living Vandal. So we're going to attack with everything here. Yeah, Flood is super real. Yeah, it's alright. It hurts, but it's not game ending. And they can't really send in the Roustabout, so... Okay, that should get us there, I hope. Haste this up. Well, that was funny. Like, I think every Vandal we did replaced a land with a land, but the end result was a victory, so let's do that. I have some 7-mana cards, but only one. We just have one 7-mana card, so we're gonna mostly try and... We're not gonna, like, not pitch our land because we might draw our 1/7. Hey, yeah. Thanks for waiting. Alright, this is the most important poll I've ever run. I have in my hand a box of extra toasty Cheez-Its. So they're all, if you're a Cheez-It, you know, they're all a little extra toasty. What's better, extra toasty or regular Cheez-Its? Wow. Valhallas, you are a cut above. Valhallas would bake them in the toaster oven to get them extra toasty before they existed. Respect. Only 2 lands. Oppo going first. We have a creeper. I'm going to keep. Both tricks in hand. You know, I don't like having both tricks, but I couldn't bring throwing this back, especially with the troll bread. No 2 of our own, unfortunately. Gonna play a slinger, actually. Oh, maybe I'll play the creeper. I want to try to trade Stony Strength for the hybrid, or a hybrid, as it appears. But we'll put out a Slinger, see if that stops them in their tracks or not. Obvious trick is obvious. I'm going to accept this attack back ourselves and have a Stony Strength trick available for us. I need land too, but I personally wouldn't go for one myself to scry one. I don't know. Yeah, I get it. I just wouldn't. I maybe if it was scry 2, I would or something, but I don't know. Oh, good. All right, we got one with that trick. Let's get the other one with the other trick. At least that's the plan. Nice. Hybrids down.
Extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
I'll offer the creeper. We have so much beef behind that I don't care if they snap that off. They're desperate enough for land that they'll probably trade the Vandal for the Maka just to try and find a land, especially if we don't see one drop pre-combat, if they didn't draw one here. Might help them get back into it, but we're going to keep at it. Three, 4. Okay. Well, we got the Ren Horns that'll eventually come down with haste. I'm going to leave those for last, though, and we'll keep pressuring with things that can trade. Recluse is just a house. Since we're attacking anyway, we're going to lead with the 6/5 that is the biggest thing without needing any help. Trollbred is arguable, though, because it can become trample. Maybe we should have just sent out the Trollbred for the eventual trampling. Now, actually, I think we just drop Wren Horns with haste until this thing ends. I mean, they can't even decide to block the Maka, right? I know. I guess they could. They could eat the Maka, trade for another one. You know, or chump the Recluse. But yeah, they need to trade, so this is the blocking I would expected. This is certainly the blocking I would have done. Exploding Vivian? No shame, Vivian. Hexstar Dragon, that interaction is still kind of clunky, I guess, but I think it is improved over what it was before. Maybe they haven't found the exact right solution yet, but getting there. Well, that's magic for you. I don't think this deck we're running here is better than the one we had this morning. Or the one we started with. And the one we started with was 0-3, and we're 3-0 here so far. We're going first. It's really too bad. If this were a split thing, we could keep easily. But we are too doomed without a forest to justify keeping this on the play, especially. Much better. That's got to go away, though. And Hexstar, I'm going to call it out here because it's a pet peeve of mine that I corrected people at Wizards about all the time. The acronym for Magic the Gathering is capital M, capital T, capital G. It is not capital M, lowercase t, capital G. Why, when the word the is not capitalized in titles? That is true, however, the colon after Magic in Magic the Gathering makes the Gathering a subtitle of the title Magic, and therefore, as the first word in a subtitle, the is capitalized. And if you don't believe me, look on the back of your nearest Magic card. Definitely rhythm here, and then next turn we get Slinger and Guildgate. Well, Emperetti, below the stream where it says what game I'm playing is like, oh, maybe that's an official source. I'm not looking at the screen, or below it, but I just like the, yeah, it's right there on the back of the Magic card. I mean, if you want to trademark it for them, if you want to do some extra work to protect WotC's legal interests or something, I'm not going to stop you. Let's see, we can make our creeper fly. If we Savage Smash, they're tapped out, so let's just smash it, yeah? Yeah. Make sure, wait. I want to still be able to attack. So if we 5-3 into a 7-5, we actually can't attack based on the logic I'm talking about. So I'm actually going to sling and make a counter. And no attack right now. I don't want to trade the creeper off. I want to fly with the creeper. Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't know if you meant like something I had typed in or something official.
All right, everyone, chill.
We're going to no blocks on that for right now. Okay. Well, we could get greedy and try to get more out of them, but their Simic gate stuff, I think they're just going to get bigger. Let's go ahead and raise boar now and just get in for some damage, and then they're down to one creature and we have a Savage Smash for next turn. Watch them empty their hand of 3 2-toughness creatures. They're more afraid. They continue to be more afraid of my Rubble Slinger than my 5-3. Maybe they just think they can trade. I don't know. Maybe they have something else for the 5-3. Like that, for example. That's okay. We're going to smash and grab. Smash and grab their throat. Well, I'm going to go for the win. I get the attack there. I mean, yeah, they have the bindings for anything we haste out, and they couldn't block the creeper anyway, so the attack makes sense given everything we came to understand about the situation. But Trollbred gets it done. Yeah, Hex, I remember I'm going to scarred for life by the pre-release weekend of this set when I chose Azorius and faced Gruul all day and just got Savage Smashed all day. It felt like of the, 9 rounds I played, or 9 games I played, that I got Savage Smashed in about 5 or 6 of them. It was brutal. Right back in. Super Sneap here. We get hybrid into rhythm, into vandal, into recluse. Also nice to have rhythm down against a lot of blue mana, so they can't counter our stuff. That's nice. We get a Stony Strength. I'm going to go haste and +1/+1 counter here. They might have the fairy, but we do have a Stony Strength in that case. And what, if anything, are we discarding? Because I do kind of like all of these cards right now. The Wayfinder is probably the worst one for this spot. And I still like it because of how it sets up the future draws. So I'm going to do nothing. I like it all. Always loot, but don't always rummage. All right. I wasn't even going to bother, but I'll take that. We'll take it. Okay. We're going to rock the mic like a vandal again later. And for now, we're going to rock our opponent's face like an anvil. I don't know, I feel like when you swing a hammer into an anvil, that anvil gets rocked. Now, anvils are pretty tough, but it still got rocked. Here we'll take maybe Hasty Maca and Hasty Burning Tree. Let's just haste them up here. Because they got this Brush Strider, and it's going to trade with the 2/2 or 3/3 version of the Maca.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
And I'm still going to decline. I'm still attacking with everything. Yes, we give Oppo a hybrid, but this hybrid is never going to be activated. We're just going to be dumping creatures. So for us, it was just a 2/2 this game, and that's fine. I guess we could rock our opponent like a nail. I just saw that the Recluse had a hammer, that's all. Hello! Magic is funny.
Some say I never heard of ya, a rap burglar.
That's your free 5-0 pack rat. Or, excuse me, rat burglar. Really? I feel like our other deck had early plays, didn't it? We had 2 Gravelhide, a Wayfinder, a Clan Guildmage, and a Biomancer's Familiar that maybe isn't a turn 1 play, but we had 4 early plays at least in the other one. Yeah, this is a little more streamlined for sure. But I think the other deck was great, and I would take it anytime. So, closing in on the end of this event, we might finish it before noon. If you all want to start looking up some Pauper decks to try, I will commit to some Pauper here today. So I'll commit to some Pauper if you all go find me decks. Or we can do it on... maybe MTG Goldfish has a standard Pauper section? I don't know. But happy to play some standard Pauper if there's some interest after this. Are we keeping this? I think we'll keep this. Our opponent's going first. We need 1 land to get to Vandal mana. And then if we're still stuck on land, we can pitch things like the Stony Strength to try and find more land. Oppo's down to 6, so we don't hate that. Let's see if they go to 5. Nope. And they kept on top. And we found our 3rd land right off the top. That's nice. I'll take more lands or early drops. That's not what either of those, but, you know, you only get so much support from the Magic Gods. Alright, just a few more Cheez-Its, and then I swear I'm done.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
Well, we've got a Dimir deck running Ill-Gotten Inheritance, so that's where we're at today. I'm going to go ahead and smash. And pitch one of these 5s. Recluse or the Rendhorn, which one? We could also pitch the Stony Strength. Yeah, I'm going to pitch Stony Strength. I don't think it's the key here. We just want big stuff to get through and find the land. Oni Spumoni, Tabasco Cheez-Its are like taking 2 shitty things and making something good. I don't know about the crappy part or the good part of that statement. Well, we have a lot of 5s and exactly 4 mana, so yay us. We are going to charge in with the Burning Tree Vandal and ditch one of these Rend Horns, actually. And then if we miss land, we can at least play the Territorial Boar afterwards. I'm this weird mix of foodie and junk food just whore, you know? My willpower on crappy food is really, really low. I'm trying to be better, though. We just... Yeah, we're kind of programmed to love all that stuff. Wow, we so have the tools to defeat this inheritance garbage in this situation. We just got to get our land. Come on, one more land. Look at this. This deck has... Alright, I guess there is a Wrecking Beast we could draw, but literally we have the 5 of the... And we just discarded 6. So we had 6 of the 7 most expensive spells in our deck, all in our hand. We gotta stay back. If we can go land, we should be fine. Flames is going to be amazing here if we can keep a 4-power creature alive long enough to resolve the Flames of the Raise Boar. Land. Just like that could be the rest of our deck. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, Variance is coming back to kick us on this one, but... And we're going to take the counter. Are we just dead? Now I think we're just dead. Darn it. Come on, deck. This was going to be awesome. Take this litany of 5-drops and turn any one of them into a land, and I think we're crushing in this game. But we will stop the whining and try and win the next couple. F you, deck. F you. No, this is 17. You could make an argument for 18 since we have a Wrecking Beast or whatever, but we have a Wayfinder to find land. We have looting. I don't feel like this needs to go to 18. We could cut a trick. Thinking about 18. I think it's close, but I'm going to stick with this. No, I'm not gonna... I would never make a change because I lost and because I got screwed in that moment. But it was a legit question to say, is this an 18 land? Is this an 18 land deck? And did I take that question seriously enough? And because we didn't really talk about it, so it was worth doing. We'll keep this. Yeah, it's not about correcting for that one loss. It's about asking ourselves a question we didn't ask earlier. Take the gate here. Yeah, Rummage kind of argues in both directions when it comes to... Rummaging and looting just eases up your mana base no matter what. It just... Which is one of the reasons it's so great. It helps both sides of that. This could easily be a fairy duelist, and I'm not interested in sending the Wayfinder into that death, so I'm going to pass on that. I guess they didn't have it. There was no delay there. It would have given them a chance to do that at end if they'd had it. No plays there. We're marching towards a Wrecking Beast and a Flames of the Raised Boar, though, so if Oppo will do us the favor of playing some creatures that are more vulnerable to the flames, that would be nice. Just want to counter that. That's also okay. A little troubling, but the Flames still gets the 4 toughness, so not the end of the world there. Well, keep trying it. Come on, put out some weenies. That is not a weenie. That's like the opposite of a weenie. So now, like, pretty dead. Because this is a fair uncommon. Totally fair uncommon. We might be able to race. Yeah, they're trying to figure out if they're attacking here. If they don't have another gate, they might not want to lose the Colossus. I don't think we can block, though. Gotta try to find a way through this that... okay. Considering attacking in with everything and just seeing how they block... Because if the Wayfinder goes... If the Deputy... trying to figure out if there's a way to take the Humongulus out. But that only works if... yeah, they'll block the Creeper with the Humongulus. I don't want to give the Creeper flying. I want to use the Flames this turn. And do I want to do it now or after blockers? If I let blocking happen, they block. I show the trick. No, I'm just going to do it like this. We can't beat Quench. And they haven't showed it before. If they had Quench, they drew it because... there were quenchable situations before that they didn't do anything about. So we're just giving up the Wayfinder here. We thought we'd try. Oh, that's why I've got full control. I'm just wondering why it was taking the time it did. Well, if they come in with both and we draw something hasty, we have a chance. I doubt they're going to come in with both, though. Oh, really? Well, then maybe we're just dead, but we're not blocking this, because our only chance is that somehow, some way, we find haste and win on the crackback. So I think I hit no blocks and we die, but we can't beat a trick, folks. We're not beating a trick, so we have to hope that they're just dumb. And they're not. They're going to beat us with a trick right here, but we can't beat it by blocking, so we have to beat it like they misclick. Or they have nothing and just made a mistake. Shocking. That wasn't what was true, but we did what we could. We do get Boar and Guardian. But unfortunately, that's not enough to get him to have to block. When Oppo attacked with the Humongulus, I knew we were doomed. Because just nobody's going to attack with their Humongulus there if it wasn't like that. Our fate wasn't basically sealed. We were so totally dead. I don't. Maybe you're finding some 0.03% or something I could have considered, but I don't think we had real outs to that game. Even if we had outs to that turn, we did not have outs to that game. Not after the life gain. If the angel had just been like a random 3/4 flyer that didn't gain life, maybe we had some kind of lucky way to get into the end, but with them back at 20, we couldn't win that. We could wait on everything until we get the rhythm, but they've dropped a Cult Guild Mage and our Rakdos. We don't want to let them have a free Blade Juggler on 3. I guess we'll take Recluse since we have no really big stuff. We could actually cast with the Beast with what we have land-wise now, but we're going to count on getting to 5 land sometime this game.
Extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
Nice turn for Oppo. Woof. Hard smash. We can make Maka with Gift of Strength available. or we can make Rubble Slinger as a 3/4, but with no Gift of Strength available. 3/4 threatens to block everything but the Infiltrator. I kind of like Maka with Gift of Strength up, just in case. Because the presence of the 3/3 at all might get him to stop attacking, and then if they don't, we can look to try and trade with a 3/1 or a 3/2. What's more important to try and trade with here, the Vandal or the Infiltrator? The Infiltrator gets to go unblocked and could close out a game, provide some reach. I think I want to stop the reach axis. Okay, they didn't go to save it. I'm really nervous about getting blown out here. Like they're going, oh, well, in that case, I'm going to use my destroy. And in fact, maybe I should just let this happen. It's a guaranteed 1-for-1. Nah, this is a tough, really tough spot. Because if we get blown out here, we probably just lose the game straight up. Like if we cast this and they actually have instant speed removal, I think we just lose the game, literally. I guess we could still draw a land and maybe recover. So I'm going to try. I think having the second creature around for next turn's blocking is worth the risk. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, but it did use up mana on their turn, so they still had a Blade Juggler. Man. We want a blocker for a turn, so we're going to put a counter on this. If we find a land on top, we get Rubble Slinger and Burning Tree Vandal next turn. Not like this. Come on, don't kill it. Now that's an ill-gotten inheritance right there, my friends. Oppo is showing you how it's done on Team Rakdos. And just like that, we're super dead. I'm sad. I don't even want to play Pauper. I want to go cry in my bed. This lip is staying out all day. No, it's not. It's already gone. So it goes. 5-3, not bad. $650 in gems on a $750 entry. And we got 100 on the grind anyway. So really, we came out ahead. I can't complain. We made out even on gems straight up, and we get a couple extra packs to crack. I just like to win more than I lose. And when I lose, I wish it had been a win. Funny that way.